Hello there, hello there. Good evening. I am so excited, nervous, excited, all of the things. Guys, listen, this is not a launch tonight. Don't get it twisted. Okay. But this is a decision. Okay. This is a decision, and I'm saying it out loud so I don't talk myself out of it. And I'm going to be going through quite a lot with you tonight, just to sort of share my experience in the industry, let you know some of the highs, some of the lows, and sort of let you into what's ahead for 2026 for me. Because those of you that have followed me from the very beginning will know that I am a giver. You know, I don't feel like I'm reaching my potential unless I'm sharing the wealth with others. That's the reason why I started the industry all those years ago. So I stepped into the profession. For those of you that don't know me, first of all, my name is Katie Louise Amer, and I stepped into the profession 12 years ago with no skill, with no safety net, and I'll be honest, no confidence either. You know, I was basically on the floor. No confidence, low self-esteem, struggling to make ends meet. But I just had this unshakable belief that there was something more for me out there. And I had this burning desire to change my life. Now, when I stepped into the profession 12 years ago, I genuinely didn't really realize the potential. I knew that I had potential, but I didn't know too much about the industry. And I'll be honest, I'm so glad that I had that little bit of belief in my abilities to click the button and get started with social selling, because I think you'd all agree now, 12 years on, social selling, social influencing, selling anything online, it is a thing of the future and we're not going anywhere with it. So it's probably one of the most um, future proof business opportunities that is out there, and it's only going to get better and bigger over the years. So I'm really happy that I said yes to this industry 12 years ago, and I did the work and I've learned the skills so I can continue to thrive in this profession. I had to learn everything from scratch. There was nothing when I started this industry 12 years ago. There was a few mentors, but you had to pay unbelievable money to get into those rooms, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in just a minute. Um, and I'll be honest, 12 years ago, people really didn't understand what network marketing was, what marketing was online. And, you know, people were laughing at me, people were telling me to get a proper job, and people underestimated the industry. This industry makes more millionaires than any other industry out there. And I know that because I'm one of them. And I was a girl with no skill, with no safety net, with zero confidence, living on government funded assistance, living in a house with damp up the walls, no money in the bank, had to take my car off the road because I couldn't afford to run it. £10 that I had in my purse was, do I keep the house warm or do I feed myself? Because week by week, I couldn't do both. And that's honest. What's the word? No, no bullshit. Sorry, I didn't know whether I could swear yet or not. I'm on all social platforms, so I do apologise if there's any children listening. But joking apart, this industry absolutely transformed my lifestyle. My life could have gone down a completely different route. And I didn't come into the industry with confidence, but I came into the industry desperate for a change. And that is what I got. Now, I'm going to tell you with no fluff, okay? No BS. You've got to put the work in, because it's like any other industry. You know, you can't just come into it and think that it's just going to all be there on a silver plate platter and you're going to be a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. But if you work the industry and you work the business, you can create a paycheck for yourself and you can create an income that will be life-changing. Now, I've had some incredible highs in this industry. I've built a community of women, majority women. I have had men come into my organisation, but You know, my messages are very much clear. I speak to women. That's what I do. But I built a community of over 150,000 women globally. That's 150,000 women that have said yes to my opportunity. And that is because people know me, like me, and trust me. Now, that doesn't come straight away. That comes over time from you being repetitive, with you being consistent, with you being passionate, with you investing in whatever product or service that you're using, and being a voice online for something. My voice is being sharing my journey authentically as me, letting people into the highs and the lows of business and life and everything in between. And that is what a social influencer is all about. It's not about sharing the highlight all the time. It's actually in the most vulnerable times of your life that you can connect on a deeper level with your audience. You know, my audience, my followers, I know some of my bestest friends, and some of them I've never even met face to face. That's the power of social media. I've had £2 million months. £2 million my community have done in 1 month, in 30 days. That is incredible, insane figures. I've taken home 60k months, £60,000 in 1 month, in 30 days. This industry has allowed a woman that was on government funded assisted, living in government funded housing, an opportunity to make 60,000. There is not many industries that allows that. You have to go to university, get a degree, spend 4 years getting a load of debt, and then maybe 3 years to 5 years into your career, you could be earning those figures. In a year, I was earning it in a month. I'm not there now. We're going to touch on that in a minute. But at my peak, 60,000 in a calendar month. So there's huge money to be made in this profession. I've earned over 11 million in commissions personally. 11 million pound. Unreal. But one thing that I will tell you is when you've had no money and you've come from no money and you've got a mindset that kind of doesn't understand about money. My money mindset was garbage when I first started the industry. You then start to live a lifestyle beyond your average, and you live to that lifestyle, the cars, the big houses, the designer clothing, the holidays. And that money can go very, very quickly. And that's what I'm going to tell you right now, that's what happened for me until I started to work on myself and I started to heal and I started to figure out what it was that I needed to do to make that money stretch that little bit further. So me sharing these highs is not a flex, okay? This is context. This is my journey. This is what I've experienced being a part of this industry. I've had incredible highs. You know, some rooms have filled a room with over 1,000, 1,500 women learning the skills that I've learned over time. So this isn't bullshit. This is not me sugarcoating this profession, because I'm not going to do that. It takes work. But for those of you that are wanting a lifestyle change and you're wanting to create an income beyond your wildest dreams, you can do it with this profession with no skill, with no confidence, and with no safety net. Okay. I had none of that. I just had this burning desire to change my circumstances. Okay. Success doesn't mean that you didn't make mistakes. And this is the thing. I made plenty of them. And the only way that you can move forward with your mistakes is by noticing when it's there. So don't ignore it. Notice that it's there and then do something about it. And I'll tell you now, the money came in fast. Really fast. Way quicker than my skill level. So I was earning, my first paycheck was £20,000 in the profession. Jesus Christ. Seriously, this is from somebody that was government assisted to then earning £20,000 in a month. Seriously. I didn't know what to do with it. So Don't make my mistakes. If you want to step into this profession in 2026, let me show you how you can do it with a simple system and with products that are viral. Okay. It takes one product. For me, it was a viral fiber lash mascara that made me a millionaire in this profession. A £25 mascara. You don't have to sell everything. It's having a product that solves a problem that you can create content with, that you can slot into your daily lifestyle with ease and make money, honey. And teach others to do the same. You can speed up your success. That's what network marketing is. And I'll tell you now, it doesn't matter whether you've never done the profession before, whether you have done the profession and it didn't work, you can still come in. If you are building a brand, you need a network. Network marketing, I'll tell you now, if you are building anything online right now, you want to be a part of a network marketing community as well as what you're doing, because it's going to get more eyes on your brand that you're building. This is going to elevate and enhance your success in everything that you touch. I wouldn't be able to build what I'm going to be building next, which is probably going to be summer this year, if I didn't do network marketing, because it's given me the platform, it's built me following, so that when I do launch, I can't tell you what it is, but it's not health and beauty or anything like that. It's my personal brand, House of Chaos. Let me tell you, I wouldn't be able to build it. Everything needs a network, eyes on what it is that you're doing. So if you are doing anything online and you're not a part of a network marketing company, come and speak to me. Get a part of the community. Let's help you build the following so you get success with everything that you touch. Sorry, I went on a rampage there because I just needed to say it. So money came in fast for me and I didn't know what to do with it. Okay. And what I didn't do with it is what actually matters now, because I've had some lows. My most recent low in my life is that I've had my separation with my long-term partner, my baby's dad, Maddox and Harley's dad. And if I hadn't been in, and I always think about what if, and for me, I sat and thought about it and I thought, you know what? If I hadn't started this industry and had the funds and the security of this income, I'd be on my hands and knees. And you don't want to give that power to any man. Because let me tell you, you never really know what is around the corner. You might have the perfect partner, the perfect career, the perfect this, but you never really know. So I want to help women, especially, create independence and wealth. And you know what's funny? The biggest lows in my career is that it's not actually what I invested my money in, it's that I didn't listen. And I didn't actually pursue the things that I was learning from some of the best in the industry. I paid thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds to attend trainings, most powerful women events. I paid actually it was 12,000 pounds for a leadership training with the GOAT of network marketing, Eric Worre. Sat in his home, had one-to-one coaching, and he told me some incredible things, but because I was too scared, because I still wasn't at my earning level with my mindset and my knowledge and my skill, I didn't listen. So it was like throwing that 12 grand away. Crazy when I think about it now. But I paid those thousands to get into the right rooms to be coached by the best in the industry. And I learned a lot. But there was things that I know that could have took my earnings from an income to lifelong wealth. 11 million You should be adding 30 to 40% on top of that. And I never did. So I paid for high level training from some of the best in the industry. I paid thousands for mentorship with the absolutely incredible, and I promised myself I wouldn't cry on this, but Jessie Lee Ward, who I think anybody that's in the industry, in the direct selling space, will know who Jessie Lee Ward is. God rest her soul. An absolute blessing to this industry. I'm absolutely still devastated to this day because I feel like I just needed just a little bit more. But everything that I'm now doing is because of those types of influences in my life. So, listen, I'm telling you that I've created a lifestyle beyond my wildest dreams, okay, over the years. I've done what most said that I wouldn't be able to do, and that is an achievement in itself. And I've created what we like to call lifestyle money. You know, it allows me to stay home, raise my children, never miss a moment, take them through the school gates, you know, do what I want to do during the day, work out, self care, all of the things, and create an income that I don't have to go to full time employment. I don't have to clock in and clock out. I don't need to answer to anybody. And that's really, really special and that's powerful. But what these guys were telling me for years is that I need to make my money stretch, you know, and that's my biggest law is that I didn't listen to that because I had this scarcity. You know, it's like anything. It's the fear of the unknown. It's playing it safe. And I would say that's my biggest regret because life decided to throw me an unexpected curveball and knock me off my track. And instead of being overly comfortable, it's been, right, I'm going to have to move money here. I'm going to have to go into my savings. I mean, my ex-partner left me in quite a significant amount of debt, which I'm now clearing. And that could have all been resolved if I'd listened and done what all of the high level who are earning millions tell you to do, and that's to invest. That is to get wealthy. It's not just about creating a lifestyle income that you know you're spending month in, month out. It's about creating wealth. And that comes from stretching that money further. So instead of making 11 million in my career so far, you can put 30% on that. So another what, 7 or 8 million, depending on what you invest in. So I've learned a lot. And one thing that I'll tell you now with the situations that I've been through from my healing journey last year, from sitting down with my own internal thoughts, I ain't scared of nothing anymore. I shared a reel on my socials today. Nothing scares me anymore. Literally nothing. I've got a son downstairs that I 24-hour care for, that I've never had a conversation with. He's 5 years old. I've had my husband to be walk out of my life on New Year's Eve last year, not last year, year before, and move straight in with another woman. I've been through a lot. I built an incredible business and transitioned and restarted from scratch. There is nothing that scares me anymore. So I ain't playing it safe anymore, ladies, okay? I've mastered the income, but I've delayed my wealth. And I'm 37 years old right now, and I have 3 children that rely solely on me. Not only am I not gonna give up on me. I mean, I've got a tattoo on my arm that says I didn't come this far just to come this far. That is gospel. But it's time to let go. It's time to let go of the things that didn't serve me or don't serve me. And it's time to let my wings, the phoenix, rise of the phoenix. It's very exciting. So, like I said to you, 11 million, what would it be at now? If anyone knows what it would be at, depending on what I would have invested in, please share in the comments because I would love your thoughts on it. So I ain't repeating the same patterns, okay, with anything in my life, with my relationships, with my business choices, with investing, with anything. I'm stepping into the part I've been avoiding. And this time I'm backing myself 100% and completely solo. But I'm going to get smart with it. I've got smart and doubled down on everything that I am doing. And it starts with the Millionaire Mastery Company, i.e., my network marketing career. I've got new system. I'm doing events up and down the country. This year, I'm doubling down. So if you've ever thought about being a social influencer, beauty influencer, health influencer, fitness influencer, and you are wanting some viral products to be able to put into your social media and content create, then all I need you to do is say, actually, no, just drop me a money emoji in the comments, okay? And I will get back to you on how you can get started with content creation. If you're in health, beauty, fitness, nutrition, anything like that, come and talk to me. Drop me the little money emoji and I will send you some information on how you can get started with MMC Global, with the one-stop health and beauty shop. It is going to blow up and it's going to blow up fast this year. Like I said, face-to-face events, you're going to be able to set up with me, coffee shop mornings, all the things. I'm getting excited, but I'm just going to keep this as simple as I possibly can. Just put the money emoji if you want information on that. So, if you feel like you have mastered your income, but you want wealth, okay, say I'm ready. Drop I'm ready in the comments and I'm going to hook a sister and brother up, okay, because the Wealth Circle launches soon. And this isn't for everybody, but if you want access, I can gain you access today. But I'll tell you, it isn't for everyone. You've got to be happy with your income. If you're not happy with your income, drop the income little emoji and we'll get you more money. Yeah, that's where it's at. Start your network marketing career. Let's do that. But if you are happy and you want to create wealth for yourself, say I'm ready and I'll get you into the wealth community. This is going to be huge, by the way, and I'm so excited. So my goals this year are massive. I will share over the next few days. My vision board is going to blow your socks off, but this is going to be a little bit of accountability for me, okay? I think sometimes it's important when you are stretching for something, put it out there to the universe, let the universe deal with it, let them know you're ready for it. I'm open to it. Come and get me. I want it. But listen, you can say all that. You've still got to do the work. So my life has changed drastically over the past 12 months. Like I said, separation, solo parenting, career full-time, carer full-time for Maddox. I am career driven, so I've had a lot of frustrations, but reality is we all have 24 hours in a day. What we're doing with those 24 hours. I found myself procrastinating a little bit, looking at what everybody else is doing. So now it's wipe clean, eyes on the mat, let's go. We all make mistakes. Yeah. So yeah, Wealth Circle, doing it solo isn't for everyone. It's for the people that know they want more and they're ready to play a little bit bigger. And that's me. So If you are wanting to walk into 2026 saying, I didn't hesitate this time, and you want to own 2026 with me, comment 2026 or message me access to the wealth circle. There's no pressure. There is no hype. Okay. This is just early access to something that I'm going to be doing. And I'm extremely excited about it. So I'm going to finish with just a few words and I'm going to read it off this sheet because I don't want to miss anything off. Okay. I built an income with no roadmap. No, I'm going to build wealth with intention. Everything that I've learned over the years that I have not done because I've been too scared, felt too vulnerable, was worried for one reason or another, it goes bye-bye. Because for anything to change in your life, you've got to do something different. You can't expect change if you are repeating the same processes. The difference between then and now is I'm not scared of what I don't know anymore. Because guess what? There's people that are in my circle that know what I don't know. So get in the circle. 2026 is going to give you access. Just say 2026, 2026, and you will get the link and we will get you in and you can find out the info ahead of the initial launch. Okay, guys, I absolutely love the bones of all of you. KLH Motivates is back fiercer, bolder, wiser, healed, and ready to kick 2026's ass and achieve my wildest, craziest goals. Wildest and craziest. I cannot wait to show you my goal board. You're going to be sick for me. So, guys, I love you all very much. 2026 is where it's at. I will get through all the comments as soon as I can. I love you all. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Mwah! 2026 for the Wealth Circle. See you all later. Love you guys. Mwah!